Yo, 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 what is going on, guys? I have your Eagles update for the day. We have a long way to go until we get to the big game, the big dance, where we're going to show the world what we're all about and finish this up. So a few things, not going to be a crazy video today, but just want to update you guys on a few things when it comes to the injuries, I think especially. So let's get into it.
Because I've seen enough horror movies to know any weirdo wearing a mask is never friendly.
What is going on, guys? Your boy Joey Shake72 coming, guys, with a video right now. So I want to go over a couple things for the Philadelphia Eagles, which is really important. So first off, I want to go over the Dickerson injury. He had the overextension with his elbow. He is going to be fine. The results from the MRI came out negative, which means that he will be ready to play in a couple weeks. They'll rest him. He will wear a brace. Probably he'll wear a brace most likely in the Super Bowl. Look, I mean, was I really comfortable if Dillard was not going to be able to play with Dickerson not being able to play and Dillard maybe coming in at left guard if that was the case? I think Dillard came in maybe once this year for a few plays. I thought he played pretty good at left guard. Definitely not great left tackle, but has played better at guard. But you still have depth at that position, which is good. But I think Dickerson will be all right from what it says so far. So Dickerson is a Pro Bowler this past year. Been fantastic, was supposed to be our starting center when we drafted him 2 years ago. But that didn't happen, so put him on the left side with Jordan Mailata. That left side is very strong, especially even last week running to that side was really good. So glad Dickerson will be back, will be prepared, will be ready. We'll be wearing a brace during the Super Bowl, and he'll be back to normal, so nothing to worry too much on that. Secondly, Brandon Graham. Which is an interesting one. He was on WIP radio the other day. He talked about, they asked him, is he retiring after this year? He said, no, he's not. He talked to his wife, and he's going to play for another couple years. Another couple years he'll play, and will it be in Philadelphia? I don't know. Last time he had that 3 year, the last extension he got was a 3-year extension. He actually took a home discount. He could have got a lot more money anywhere else, but I don't see him playing anywhere else, man. But look, at the other end of the coin here, he got 11 sacks this year. So usually these guys that are at the end of their careers, that have a few years left to play, they're going to get those little tiny deals that have a lot of guarantees. And whether it's probably a 2-year deal, something like that. I don't know if I can even see Brandon Graham going into free agency and getting signed by another team. I feel like the Eagles will try to bring him back, but they have to understand that Brandon Graham is probably going to want a little bit more money. Is there anything promising about Brandon Graham having double-digit sacks this year or being a better player next year? From what I can see, I think he could be starting for another team. There's no doubt. But I just can't see him in another uniform except the Philadelphia Eagles. It's going to be really tough to see him walk. I understand the Eagles have to – look, at the end of the day, you look at the trenches, the free agents right now. You have Javon Hargrave. You have Fletcher Cox. Okay, Brandon Graham. And Derek Barnett is only here. If I'm making the choice to keep Brandon Graham or Derek Barnett, I'm keeping Brandon Graham. I don't want to keep Barnett just because he's cheap or he was hurt. I don't want to keep him for that reason. Barnett has one more year left on his deal, but I don't think they lose any money from just releasing him. I think they should release him and try to get something done with Brandon Graham. But like I said, you have Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. You have the Jalen Hurts contract that won't take effect for another couple of seasons. But T.J. Edwards, Kaiser White, Marcus Epps, James Bradbury. There's so many contracts on the defensive side of the ball and the defensive line as well. How much is Brandon Graham willing to take to stay in Philadelphia for the rest of his career? I don't know. But it would be a huge loss to let him walk, which means that if you let Brandon Graham walk, they most likely 100% need to draft a defensive end in the first round next year. I mean, that's... Yeah, you know what I mean? That's all I could really think about right now. So big decisions are going to have to be made later, but we'll talk about that when we get back into it. And finally, Jalen Hurts. Now, we haven't heard anything post-game after the 49ers conference championship. We haven't heard anything about the shoulder. We haven't heard if it's bothering him or were those throws affected? Was it the wind? I have no answers for it, and I hope he's good. I have a feeling that he's going to have a minor operation after the Super Bowl. I have a feeling that he's going to go into right after that game, he is going to have some surgery or something. I feel like something is still there. I don't feel like he's 100% healthy. That game kind of showed it the past couple weeks. Not really the past couple weeks, but, opportunities on some of these deep passes were kind of inaccurate, and you kind of wondered why was it like that? Did he have pressure in his face? Well, I honestly don't have the answers. I want to know from you guys, what did you guys think of Jalen Hurts? And obviously, the deep ball wasn't there. And I think having this 2 weeks of rest is going to be huge, not just for him, but the whole entire team. It's having another bye week all over again, which is great. More rest for the rest of the players. But for Hurts, he's just got to pan it out one more game with whatever's going on. If there's something going on in the right shoulder, I don't know. But there were some passes that looked fine. I had no problem. But when it came to the deep ball, looked a little odd. But we'll see when the time comes. So other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. I mean, we still have a little bit of time. This week is going to go by slow. Next week's going to go by slow. So we have a lot of time to sit. And we just want this game to start tomorrow. That's how bad we want this game to start already. So other than that, that's pretty much it. That was your update for the Philadelphia Eagles. Not a crazy video today, just something short. When it comes to the injuries and obviously Jalen Hurts. Let me know in the comment section what you guys believe about the Jalen Hurts injury. Is it bad? Is it good? Did he just have an off game at the deep ball? What could it be? Brandon Graham potentially leaving to go to another team. Do you think that will happen? And obviously, Dickerson coming back is huge. Thank God with the extra time that we have till the Super Bowl, he'll wear a brace and he'll be perfectly ready to go in the lineup. So, all right, guys, you guys have a fantastic day. I'll see you guys on the next one. SHAKESQUAD up, follow us, peace out, guys. Peace.